Please stand and remove your hats for our national anthem. Welcome, and please be seated. Please welcome Dr. Emily Roper, Dean of the College of Nursing and Health Professions.
Please welcome President Antonio Merlot, who will welcome the class of 2026.
Thank you, Dean Roper, members of our Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, colleagues, families and friends, and especially our graduates, a warm welcome and good afternoon to you all. What a remarkable day this is. It is a true privilege to welcome you to this commencement ceremony and to celebrate the achievements of the College of Nursing and Health Professions class of 2026. I extend a warm welcome to the families, friends, faculty, professional staff, mentors, and loved ones who join us today. Your encouragement and belief in these graduates have carried them to this moment. You have been their foundation, their support system, and their inspiration. This achievement belongs to you as well. To our graduates, this is a significant and well-earned milestone. We are extraordinarily proud of all you've accomplished and excited for all that lies ahead. This moment represents not simply the conclusion of one chapter, but the beginning of another one filled with opportunity and possibility. At the College of Nursing and Health Professions, you challenged yourself in the classroom, labs, and at clinical sites. You engaged in innovative research to improve the health and well-being of your communities. You gained experiences that prepared you to help shape the future of healthcare and improve quality of life for those who you will serve out in the world beyond. As you begin this next chapter, remember that the world needs your ideas, it needs your energy, and most importantly, it needs your compassion and your leadership. You have earned this responsibility. You have been tested and challenged, and you have reason to meet every moment with great determination. That strength will carry you forward. Today, as you leave our university as graduates, I speak for everyone here when I say we are so very proud of you. We hope you will stay connected to the university. You embody the very best of this institution, and your accomplishments are an inspiration to us all. We believe in you, and we cannot wait to see the impact you will make. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, friends, faculty, and professional staff. At Drexel University, education is not confined to the classroom. And graduates, you know that better than anyone. At Drexel, you did not spend years preparing someday to enter your profession. You entered it while you were still students. Through co-op, clinical experiences, involvement in research, industry partnerships, and community engagement, you stepped into real-world environments long before today. You worked alongside professionals, asked hard questions, made decisions with very real consequences, and learned how to navigate complexity with confidence and care. You have developed something that cannot be taught through lectures alone: judgment, adaptability, and a deep understanding of the human side of your work. You understand how to translate knowledge into action and how to center the needs of those who you serve. You learned alongside students and professionals from different disciplines, reflecting the reality that healthcare and human services are never delivered in isolation. That readiness, the ability to step in and contribute on day one, is the hallmark of a Drexel education. None of this happens by chance. It is made possible by an extraordinary community of faculty and professional staff who are deeply committed to your success. They have challenged you, supported you, mentored you, and at times pushed you further than you thought you could go. They have created the environments where learning thrives and where students become professionals. We are grateful for their dedication, their expertise, and the care that they bring to their work each day. Today's moment carries additional significance. This graduating class reflects an important milestone following the merger between Drexel University and Salus University. For those of you who began your journey as a part of the Salus community, you bring with you a very strong legacy of excellence in health professions education. This moment represents the coming together of strengths, perspectives, and a shared commitment to advancing health and human well-being. Our future is stronger because of the faculty, professional staff, and students who have come together through this merger. While today celebrates academic and professional achievement, it is also a reminder that none of us reaches milestones like this alone. I would like to take a moment to recognize the families, friends, and supporters who have walked alongside you throughout this journey. Your encouragement, patience, and belief have been a steady foundation for our graduates. This achievement belongs to you as well. Graduates, as you move forward, remember that your connection to Drexel and to the College of Nursing and Health Professions does not end today. You are now part of a global community of alumni. Stay connected, stay engaged, and continue to draw on this network as you grow in your careers and give back to the next generation. Wherever your path takes you next, in hospitals, clinics, schools, studios, rehab facilities, kitchens, businesses, and various other communities, carry forward the lessons that brought you here today. Carry forward your curiosity, your compassion, your resilience, and your willingness to step forward and lead. Because that is what a Drexel education is ultimately about. It is about learning through experience, engaging with the world around you, and leaving here not only with knowledge, but with the confidence and readiness to make a meaningful difference in the lives of others. We are incredibly proud of you and excited for all that you will accomplish. Congratulations, class of 2026. It is now my pleasure to welcome Jessica Hoovathinkle, who will address us on behalf of the class of 2026.
Good afternoon, faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, the Drexel CNHP class of 2026. There were moments during the last few years when graduation felt very far away, and that was usually around 4 a.m. in the Health Sciences building. So if you've ever found yourself watching the sunrise through the windows after a night of studying for your fourth midterm in a 10-week quarter, wondering how this was ever supposed to feel manageable, you're not alone. But somehow, over time, it did. Not because it got easier, but because we changed. What once felt overwhelming became something we could handle. The pace, pressure, the expectations, we grew into them. And for many of us, we were doing that while learning how to navigate college for the first time. At Drexel, nearly 30% of undergraduate students identify as first generation. That means a significant number of us came into this without a clear example of what this path would look like. We learned as we went how to study, how to manage our time, and how to carry both our own ambitions and the expectations tied to this opportunity. And for me, that opportunity is deeply connected to my family. As the daughter of immigrants, I've always been aware of what it took to create the life I've been given and of the trust they placed in me to do something meaningful with it. But support doesn't look the same for everyone. For some, it's family. For others, it's friends, mentors, professors, or even the people who showed up at just the right moment and made a difference without realizing it. However it looked, we all had people who helped us get here, and that experience shapes the kind of professionals we're becoming. Because the work we're stepping into is not just about what we know, it's about how we show up for people. The reality is, not every patient in this country is treated the way they deserve to be. Many leave healthcare settings feeling unheard, dismissed, or unable to access the care they need, whether due to systemic barriers, lack of resources, or simply not being listened to. And that's where we come in. In the roles that we're entering, we will meet people at some of the most vulnerable moments of their lives. And while clinical knowledge matters, what often stays with the patient long after they leave is how they were treated, whether someone took the time to listen, to understand, and to care. And that is where advocacy begins. If you've ever hesitated before speaking up, unsure if your voice would be taken seriously, or if you have enough experience to say something, then you already understand how difficult that can be. I've felt that too. As the youngest daughter, the youngest granddaughter, and often the youngest person in the room, I've had to learn how to push past that hesitation. And what I've come to understand is that in healthcare, using your voice is not just about waiting until you feel ready. It's about recognizing when it matters enough that you speak up anyway. Because speaking up is how we protect our patients. It's how we advocate for people who may not be able to advocate for themselves. And it's how we become the kind of providers we would want for the people we care about most. But before any of that, it's important to recognize what this moment says about all of you. You chose this. You chose a path that is demanding, unpredictable, and often emotionally heavy. You chose a future where your success is measured not just by what you achieve, but by how you show up for others. You chose to step into rooms where people may be experiencing fear, pain, or uncertainty, and be someone they can rely on in those moments. And that is not easy, and it defines the difference that you will make. So, to the CNHP class of 2026, be proud, not just of earning this degree, but of the kind of people you've proven yourselves to be and the kind of professionals you are choosing to become. What we've earned today is important, but what we do with it later will matter even more. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you for those inspiring words and congratulations on your graduation. We now want to acknowledge those students who have received special recognition from the university. In the spirit of honoring exceptional academic achievement, we wish to recognize our undergraduate students who have completed their degree with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. I would like to ask the following to come forward and be recognized. Victoria Farley. Emma Glavin. Tiffany Nguyen. Christopher LaMountain. Alaria Musa. Aliva Muchnick. Congratulations to each of these students. I would like to recognize those undergraduate students who have demonstrated outstanding academic achievement at Drexel, as reflected in outstanding grade point averages. Students who graduate with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.7 are designated cum laude, or with honor. Will cum laude graduates please stand? You may now be seated. Those graduating with a GPA between 3.7 and 3.9 are designated magna cum laude, or with outstanding honor. Will our magna cum laude graduates please stand? Students graduating with a GPA of 3.9 or higher are designated summa cum laude, or with highest honor. Will our summa cum laude graduates please stand? Finally, Drexel has a long tradition of participation in programs with the United States military. I ask that everyone in the audience today who is a member or veteran of the armed forces to stand to receive recognition for your service. I now have the honor of presenting this year's CNHP Awards. First, I would like to begin with the CNHP Award for Applied Excellence and Professional Practice presented to a graduate student in the College of Nursing and Health Professions who demonstrates exceptional skill, professionalism, and ethical standards in applied practice. Congratulations to physical therapy graduate Kaylee Lever. You may stand. Next, the CNHP Award for Leadership and Community Impact is presented to a graduating student in the College of Nursing and Health Professions who has demonstrated outstanding leadership and made a meaningful contribution to the college, profession, or community. This award honors individuals who inspire others, advance initiatives, strengthen partnerships, and positively influence the environments in which they serve. Congratulations to Orthotics and Prosthetics graduate Mary Kate Dennis. The CNHP Award for Research Excellence is presented to a graduating student in the College of Nursing and Health Professions whose scientific or scholarly research demonstrates intellectual rigor, methodological strength, and a meaningful contribution to advancing knowledge in their field. Eligible work may include empirical research, data-driven inquiry, quality improvement studies, or evidence-based practice projects. Congratulations to physical therapy graduate Megan George. Lastly, the CNHP Award for Innovation and Creative Scholarship is presented to a graduating student in the College of Nursing and Health Professions whose creative work, applied innovation, or program product development reflects originality, problem solving, and significant impact on practice or community needs. Eligible work may include innovative program development, product or technology development, creative scholarship, or novel approaches that advance professional practice. Congratulations to Creative Arts Therapy graduate Kristen Stickley. It is now my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Gloria Donnelly, founding dean and professor emerita from the College of Nursing and Health Professions from 2002 to 2016.
Thank you. Graduates of the class of 2026, today is your day. You have accomplished your goal to serve in a health profession that will bring you joy and personal satisfaction. Just one or two hurdles left. You have to pass boards or get certified, find the right position in a culture or organization where you will flourish with grace and hopefully good humor. It is an interesting time to begin your careers. The healthcare system is fraught with problems and possibilities. There are shortages of health professionals in all fields, an estimated 84,000 job openings, with shortages projected to last for 10 years. An aging population and rising chronic illness, most prominently behavioral health disorders, are also factors driving the crisis. In short, you are all desperately needed to right the system. The complexity and needs of U.S. healthcare are fertile ground in which to launch a career, and you have all of this at your disposal. Just a reminder, shortages expand your options. Search carefully for the best environment in which to launch your career, but focus first on yourself, your values, your preferences, personality quirks, and we all have them, style, and tolerance for ambiguity. In fact, the values and preferences you developed in childhood will surely influence your career trajectory. And there is strong evidence that your favorite childhood themes and stories may be predictive of your adult path. So think about what your favorite childhood stories were as I describe, as I illustrate what this really means. The themes of my favorite childhood stories were about quietly defiant characters. Peter Rabbit, who ventured into Mr. McGregor's garden despite his mother's warnings. The little engine who could, who defied the naysayers and chugged over the hill. And my all-time favorite, Scuffy the tugboat, a toy boat who ventured out of his home brook to the river and to the sea. My own career has been one of quiet defiance, sometimes not so quiet. As a second-generation Italian-American woman, I was not supposed to go to college. I even had one uncle who exclaimed, "High school was wasted on women." Look at me now, Uncle Tony. Nevertheless, I convinced my father to send me to Villanova University to major in nursing. He agreed, so long as I promised to never fail a course. We both kept our sides of the bargain. And you have also kept a bargain with the attainment of your health professions degree. Armed with a solid nursing base and guidance from faculty on how to navigate the system, I ignored the advice to work 1 year in medical surgical nursing before venturing into a specialty. My passion for psychiatric nursing was well established after completing my psych rotation at the U.S. Naval Hospital during the Cuban Missile Crisis, caring for those who faced the stressors of imminent war. I secured a staff position in a psychiatric research institute that cared for the most seriously mentally ill patients. My decision was not popular with family, friends, and certain teachers, but I was convinced that this was the path for me. As a new staff nurse, I was assigned to work on locked wards with those experiencing delusions, paranoia, depression, aggression. You get the picture. I learned so much about myself, about behavior and therapeutic communication, and most importantly, about the use of humor, not only as a therapeutic tool, but as one for self-care and personal growth. In retrospect, my immersion in psychiatric care on the locked wards was exquisite preparation for working in university administration. To this day, I recall patients who taught me that humor was a key strategy for getting through difficulties. Let me illustrate. I was assigned to monitor a middle-aged woman admitted with agitated depression. She did not want to be in the hospital and tried to escape at every opportunity. One morning, as we were walking back to the ward, she darted down the hall toward the double doors that had been left ajar. I found her hiding in the elevator lobby, took her hand, and led her back to her room. She stopped suddenly, stood on her toes, looked me squarely in the eyes, and shouted, "If I weren't nuts, you wouldn't have a job." An awkward truth. I could not hold the laughter back, and neither could the patient. And a bond was created at that moment that drove us to meet every day, and that contributed significantly to the patient's improvement and eventual discharge. Since then, humor has often characterized my approach to difficult people and situations, including laughing at myself. I eventually left the inpatient setting and developed a practice in assertiveness training and stress management for health professionals, primarily nurses. I traveled the country and saw how difficult it was for staff who found themselves in toxic environments. It was so satisfying to see my clients relax, grow, and become agents of change. After years on the road, I settled into academia where I taught and supported academic programs, faculty, and students. I might add here that I was only fired once from an acute care setting where, in retrospect, I should never have taken a position. The dismissal ignited my writing career, since journal editors approached me to write about my activist experiences. I am not recommending that you engage in activism or get fired, but that experience did provide me abundant fodder, not only for self-development, but also for contributing to the nursing literature. Adversity in one's career can be a gift. Be sure to open that package carefully should you experience it, but always replace the lid tightly. So here are a few career tips. Take your work, but not yourself, seriously. Know what you are talking about. Become a lifelong learner and be real, whatever that means for you, including laughing at yourself and your tendencies towards self-importance. Relinquish stupidity. Stupidity has nothing to do with intelligence. It is instead the inability to adjust your cognitive schemas to the changing contingencies of reality. And there are many folks with multiple higher degrees that behave very stupidly. Learn the culture of your work environment and engage in regular self-assessment. If you experience a mismatch between yourself and the work environment, gather perspective. Adopt self-care strategies that improve your comfort and effectiveness in the work environment. Be open to change and new ways of thinking and practice. When you believe there is nothing else to learn in your work environment, consider moving on. Work within the system to create change. Do your homework before taking a position. Debate assertively and respectfully with whomever you believe can move change forward, even the higher-ups. Don't just complain behind the scenes and stir the pot. Drama, whining, and negativity are not strategies for improving the work environment or yourself. If you dread going to work, find a mentor, a respected colleague who can offer perspective and point the way. You will be the author of your own career success and satisfaction, but we all need help now and then. Rehearse with a cat before telling someone off. Cats, with their inscrutable look, have a way of letting us know when we are acting like fools. If you encounter a hostile coworker or manager, privately acknowledge your emotional reaction, but do not act on it. Stay silent, breathe deeply, and craft an ambiguous response like, something to think about, or perhaps we can talk at another time. Then walk away. If you have been insulted or verbally attacked, you can use self-effacing humor like, oh, you've got my number, and I could be so much worse. Manage your morale and do not take negative bait. Throughout your career, you will encounter difficult folks who need targets for venting and who may choose you. Use your calm and creativity to respond and then move away as quickly as possible. I have used this approach throughout my career, and it has always worked. Calm, a confusing or humorous response, and a quick exit. Go with the flow. Be yourself. Lose yourself in your work, and cherish the difference you are making in people's lives and in your work environment. Remember, it is the journey that is most important, not the destination. In the charming children's tale, another favorite of mine, The Velveteen Rabbit, the skin horse and the rabbit discuss what it means to be real. The skin horse, a worn, tattered, but contented toy, explains, you become. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't often happen to people who break easily or have sharp edges or have to be carefully kept. And if you work on it, you will become real. In addition to managing the usual work stressors, you will be caring for patients, for others, which creates a special kind of stress, referred to as secondary stress. Managing secondary stress is at the heart of a satisfying health profession's career. Explore self-care strategies and techniques that match your style and personality, like mindfulness, exercise, journaling, spiritual retreats, group discussions, and engaging with loved ones and colleagues. From your first position in healthcare to the farthest edge of your healthcare career, you will be facing challenges, and you will learn to take those challenges, opportunities, and risks that you encounter in the service of patients and develop yourself in new and interesting ways. I wish for you a career that challenges your intelligence and ingenuity and brings you happiness, satisfaction, the ability to turn adversity into opportunity, and most of all, great fun. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Thank you for your inspiring words, Dr. Donnelly. It is now time to individually recognize all of our graduates assembled today. The names of our graduates will be announced by Drs. Jess Hessel, Michael Bruneau, and Heather Brosman. Out of respect of all of our graduates, we request that you remain in your seats until all names have been called.
Marshals, please escort the doctoral graduates to the stage to receive their hoods.
Monica Frances Gatos. Imad Abdin Al Said. Deandra Ford. Congratulations. Dawn Marie Solomon. Peyton Bittner. Mercedes Crusette Santos. Kaylin Yeager. Taylor Nicole Thatcher. Kiara Zuni Bruce. Jordan Lee Schubert. Kristen Sandra Stickley. Muram Shukur. Erica Jasmine Baptiste. Congratulations. Shelby Zhang. Ashley Jean McLeod. Maya Johnson. Sarah Ibrahim Salim. Salem. Taylor Doobie. Kylie Ann Brackey. Kristen Hawley. Erica Guberman. Brooke Irene Kinsey. Nicole Rose Light. Jack Dines. Shatera Plummer. Pauline Vanna Hidden. Janine Richard. Ashley Sugars. Siobhan Smith. Ariana Phillips. Janelle Harris. Mary Patricia Rogers. Gloria Barbera. Diane Latham. Morgan Lustig. Mary Troyer. Olivia Nicole Kyle. Whitley Cloblin. Widlin Michelle. Casey Johnson. Sarah Powell. Michael Bunting. Nathaniel DeHaan. Rachel Elizabeth Salwin. Ryan Will. Stephen Vincent Faust. Dana Morris. Jacqueline Rose Vonglis. Anna Rana. Mornike Kupanigi. Carolyn Keegan. Robert Charles Stenson. Mike Yelyev. Patrice Gabrielle Halton. Peggy Chan. Alexandra G. Viscunas. April Michelle Cuccinello. Claire Louise Lavin. Casey Ray Steiner. Megan Noel Pullman. Annie Noriko Sato. Amanda Gail Palazzo. Ariana David. Paige Golden. Danielle Dwyer. Marlenia Frederick. Christina Rose O'Halloran. Corey Matthew Lawrence. Jake Cahill. Ava Meekum. Aisha Swanani. Shing Alexis Lin. Kyle Kuzner. Matthew Thomas Unger. Catherine Marie Payton. Julia Zarella. Jamie Shorn. Hunter Fu. Daruv Sajid. Amanda Lindsay Foreman. Palak Patel. Tara Rustum. Renee Markels. Olivia Alloway. Donna Karina. Kaylee Madison Lever. Carly Dubofsky. Thomas Goodwin. Tommy Lee. Logan Wood Brubaker IV. Lauren Amanda Griga. Kylie May Pullman. Mary Liska. Allison Ray Curry. Morgan Lee Rowley. Julia Davis Luce. Santino Gaudino. Benjamin Samuel Shapiro. Megan E. George. Robert Albertson. Macy Marie Solcato. Leah Celeste Gardafa. Mark Larson. Stephen Lawrence Brady.
Congratulations to all of our doctoral graduates. Marshals, please escort the master's graduates to the stage.
Thank you very much. Hero Holtel. Courtney Marie Ventura Plants. Ashley Elizabeth Saki. Jolene Olivia Carper. Abigail Grace Henry. Anna Penne. Wendy M. Francision. Grace McKenna Beston. Amy Cluxon. Brittany Vituli, Kayla Renee Mandrikin, Marlene Ciesinski, Brenna Nicole Chivion, Melissa Ann Hendler, Sierra Simone Anderson, Brielle Saunderson, Livia Serena Dispenza, Mary Sensitz, Zalea Johnson, Jessica Otto Darko, Barbara Elizabeth Savage, Caitlin Marie Brumet, Catherine Glorioso, Brandy Kennedy, Taja Nuri Jackson, Kelsey Lee O'Connor, Mary Cecilia McMancinus, Gina Marie Lovelace, Aaron Lewis, Megna Daitar, Molly Rappaport, Carolyn Getke, Tiffany Hart, Victoria McFarland, Kristen Keller Geiger, Haley Wong, Grace Elizabeth DeLisi, Alana McLaughlin Ward, Hannah Marie Swope, Isabella Minutulo, Emma Lauren Crawford, Kira Elizabeth Farley, Janie Mallory, Shannon Flefgore, Josefina Evita Mangiano, Josie Marita Maniero, Kelsey Payne, Sarah Coyne, Emily Gomez, Tatiana Vitic, Emily Mircondetti, Menyako Spigner Macbeth, Aaron Swisshore, Lindsay Johns, Megan Catherine Benke, Grace Marie Vizi, Molly Schnur, Alicia Albesser, Radley Howe, Elizabeth Mary Hopkins Tarbett, Ellen Bijabowski, Jimmy Rainville, Melissa Chestnut, Allison Alajo, Aman Blackwell, Sequoia Victoria Clement Ponce. Jessica Ann Sumoji. Natalie Faby. Emily Bonomo. Joshua Rutledge. Amanda Rose Stressman. Ashley Penna. Tai Johnson. Annette Chen. Sandeep Sarma. Azadine Reynan. Matthew William Schaffner. Julie Saul. Arena Danny Luke. Lorpu Vank Pana Kaba. Corel Ayana Bell. Aya Razaz. Olivia Lee Kimes. Victoria Marie Mezer. Naya Sally. Monica Huga. Lauren Michelle Fader. Emily May Uller. Raleigh Brian Phillips. Maureen Lydia Elizabeth Alejandro. Caitlin Alston. Laura Lupin. Gianna D. Akozna. Carla Ann Blake. Regine Thompson. Carly Marie Hampton.
Mary Kate Dennis. Benjamin Alexander Jolly. Marijoy Magato. Chelsea Pine. Michaela Bryn Salameda. Allison Mateki. Lindsay Morgan. Esther Pack. Kelsey Wilt. Alyssa Lugtu. Righty Gardelis. Brittany Marie Kohler. Ava Dykeman. John Breslin. Dasan Lights. Edward Bem Pong. Natasha Annette President. Danielle Louise Simmons. Amy Marguerite Purpura Smith. Alyssa Maldonado. Paloma Violet Avila. Victoria Elizabeth Liso. Christopher John Piero. Efren Huang. Gianna Caputo. Natasha Rabinowitz. Isaac Brightbill. Danielle Davis. Riley Mitchell. Logan Tanini. Warren Argueta. Thank you. Benjamin Joseph Shimkus. Sarah Peterson. Kayla Connolly. Charisma Monet Caldwell. Jason Christopher Howell. Shannon Sansone. Gabrielle Levin. Ryan Duffy. Musel Jules. Heather Lynn Buckley. Lindsay Reed. Marina Fortuna. Macy Levikoff. Deleker Clemmer. Jordan Curran. Courtney McDonald. Ashley Christman. Kira Rago. Hannah Gale. Samantha Gardner. Emma Victoria Lankin. Jenna Kirby. Erica Barbera. Shannon Victoria Snyder. Shannon Kelly. Megan Klein. Grace Amelia McCall. Jenna Nerick. Megan Gallagher. Julia Foley. Jacqueline Marie Hernberg. Lauren Jill Liebman. Ryan Albuck. Brianna Tomlinson. Madeline Riley Simpson. Jessica Nicole Solanese. Karen Hill. LaShawn Johnson Sidner. Quincy L. Bell. Vanessa Nicole Rayburn. Marie Elizabeth Gergen. Mary Elizabeth Gergen, sorry. Alan Davis. Lizette Paez. Desiree Solke. Casey Riley. Megan Hardy. Camille Gakusin Kolbenga. Kathleen Hartman. Jordan Ruback. Skylar Nomis. Gabrielle Goldman. Gabriella Dolan. Vanessa Rose Grandinetti. Leah Christina Conover. Ava Rose Levitz. Devin Picard. Tabitha Ray. Lauren Thatcher. Olivia Gould. Emily Claire Benzinger. Jessica Ann Gradkowski. Louis Colsey III. Carolyn Denise Esther. Jade Daniel. Julia McLean. Skylar Jordan Parzek. Madison E. Greiger. Sarah Elizabeth Vargas. Asiana Russell. Joaria Abdul Hadi James. Annie Braga. Madeline O'Donnell. Arnalfi Torres Guzman. Fatmira Gobeljic. Gina Cantorell. Julia Dorota Prodishuk. Rabia Sikander. Jennifer Roman. Kristen Penix. Rachel Jane Luxton. Claire McCarthy. Amber Rose Porter. Brittany Marie Wenzel. Amanda Michelle Knoll. Mackenzie Thomas. Gabrielle Kelly. Tara A. Black. Pega Ann Kocher. Rachel E. Torres. Danusha Feldman. Roshni Patel. Connor Bixby. Hannah Swanson. Rosemary Wolf. April Marie Soriano. Rose Maurice. Rayanne Marie Atzert. Aaron Hope Cooper. Faith Beatty. Ashley Loretta Paz. Jasmine Kalinka. Dominique Kenkellen. Taika Williams. Sorry. Takia. Turkisha Renee Johnson. Lauren Lay. Caitlin Lee Bowen. Tatiana Zazek. Cassandra Jefferson. Perlin Alba Donapel. Kelly Selindar Fisher. Samantha Elizabeth Robinson. Nicole Morena. Serena Bramley.
Ashari McCoy, Sweku Owusu, Morgan Elizabeth Burwell, Jovita Hua Wu, Sharon Gentle, Tanea Cassius, Angelita Dimpkins, Andrea Vale, Sarah Struss, Taylin Mukai Stinson, Annika Lee Murray, Mackenzie Toller, Vincent Paul Intersimone, Mary Sarah Healy, Marissa Lee Cofield, Sophia Jin Malatesta, Alyssa R. LaCava, Kara Ann Sankus, Grace Corin Conklin, Cole Mitchell Supsik, Joy Brodsky Best, Shania Dionu Thompson, Benjamin Shepard, Stone Her, J.E. Sun, Johanna Roche, Angela Marie Rubin, Jordana Levin, Christina Ivuncic, Zelin Jilin. Lindley Margoshes. Bry Gabrielle Arubel. Stephanie Fortune. Lauren Nicole Sedwani. Megan Schaefer Farrell. Sovana Siv. Rachel Awai Yaris. Jennifer Chominski. Julie Ann Downs. Jamie Jesse Alexis Ortiz Serrano. Sarah Alexis Navarrete.
Congratulations to all of our master's graduates. Marshals, please escort the bachelor's graduates to the stage for individual recognition.
Congratulations. Jason Liu. Hao Pan. Jenny Lee. Suchen Jin. Jenny Chen. Jingyu Liu. Tavanya Robinson. Kyla Nicole Drennan Wilwright. Francis Sohyun Park. Shanna Huang. Athalia Abilash. Raina Nicole Brooks. Vanita Kaler. Kalsum Khan. Amna Sardnar. Hayat Dawad Mohammed. Justin Bluer. Jada Alfred. Riley Ann Barry. Emma O'Brien. Samantha Martin. Elizabeth Pazant. Allison Joanne Reed. Sarah Nicole Bao. Cameron Grace Carrasquillo. Alexa May Blankenbiller. Nicholas John Moran. Kalea Kaluge. Caitlin Marie Maloney. Haley Clipball. Lauren Lopez. Carolyn Elizabeth Kokolas. Zoe Jacqueline Kanipe. Julia Heinrichs. Elise Duffy.
Emma Elizabeth Flicker. Allison Reese Bragg. Sebastian Smith. Theodore Green. Brandon Etheridge. Riley Rhiannon Walsh. Olivia Nicole Whitaker. Anna Danielle Hook. Yaxia Lee Yasha Lee. Sparsh Getkarki. Asma Hussein. Sandra Lise Florice Rosario. Noor Sobi Farasin. Muniba Sharif. Nisha Ahmad. Kajatu Jello. Vanessa Lubord. Andrea Matsoki. Sarah Salhi. Stephanie Nicole Klebanov. Juliana Marie McCormick. Parneet De Leon. Thea Akwu. Sophie Jargur. Ella Wolf. Anna Kathleen Golden. Emmy Rebecca Hine. Jamila Dasana. Martina Beshe. Heidi O'Sullivan. Odelia Pierce. Liliana Sky Vasquez. Jasmine Castro Garay. Jennifer Sanchez. Kelsey Bell. Amy Balus. Kumakshi Kumar. Dia Nevatia. Mansi Shah. Malia Hossein. Lena Moshen Mansara. Janvi Patel. Emma Virginia Glavin. Olivia Hannah Munchik. Alaria Musa. Victoria Farley. Tiffany Highwind. Jessica Puvathinkle. Kayla Francisca Jacoba. Manuv Thacker. Monali Thacker. Nadira Thomas. Liv Augie. Madison Ann Blizzard. Trinity Elise Chloe McLaughlin. Pragya Athlan Raja. Sindhuja Murthy. Nisha Patel. Chuen Desai. Isabella Masuka. Brandy Natala. Charlotte Ann Shaw. Daphne Elizabeth DiVenuto. Stephanie Morel. Gwendolyn Tom. Jianyu Cheng. Gianna Marie Occupanti. Hannah Rose Stetson. Ruby Elizabeth Corwin. Kaylee Celeste Blaine. Olivia Cordero. Abigail Michelle Bernstein. Jacelyn Burns. Rebecca Chaco. Andrew Louis. Christopher Lai. David Lynn. Kaven Lee. Jenny Jiang. Amanda Aramendi. Julian Ryan Liu. William Lee. Jennifer Juono. Kayla Wynn. Jessica Lee Wynn. Michelle Dang. Grace Elizabeth Gaviola. Rachel Estrellin Arcala. Laura Mew. Shilpa Sham Nadum Palil. Christopher LaMountain. Kieran Cornelius McClary. Michelle Yu. Annabelle Christine Lupka. Nicole Fong Li Lam. Riley Shay Tish. Mayon Harris. Kayla Kimon Hopwood. What is it? Inshira Abdusabor. Madeline Farland. Madeline Elizabeth Kringle. Joseph Lawrence Kloss. Christina LaRue Kaufman. Nashitha Kanan. Molly Elizabeth Jackson. Jessica Scout Gentile. Kendall Amber Callahan. Daphne Cunos. Myra Paulus. Sarah Park. Aisha Shah. Paige Ellen Gibson. Aki Nita Mack. Catherine Marie Gunlock. Shnea Shah. Crystal Leonard. Shayla Wynn. Arshia Sharif. Isabella Rivera Gonzalez. Akshita Rinki. Micaiah Dolores Pierre Paul. Isla Salas. Daniele Castaneda Angel. Emily Martinez. Ariana Osorio. Sandrine Guion Fraschetti. Kathleen Choi. Anna Karina Ursig. Celine Eliana Morales. Georgina Pinaman. Joyce Julia. Bianca Luliana Chacha. John Cow. Madison Ray. Yomari Villagomez. Riti Patel. Charlotte Isabel Theon. Sanaya Sissoko. Simon Carney. Kylie Elizabeth Watkins. Jason Michael Blaine. Ankoy Wynn. Abigail Michelle Martin. Zoe Sarah Jane Everett.
Brian Wynn. Kareem Abdul Kafarov. Ava Brooks. Frank John Malia. Lauren Alexis Boyce. Kathy Jia Chichung. Krista Kamba. Ashley Wong. Makai Yarbrough. Tina Sarah Bijou. Grace Patricia O'Coin. Brianna Christine Vasquez. Liana Ortiz. Jalen McFadden. Tiffany Collins. Stravensky Fidel. Danielle Dieterville. Heather Mariah Drust. Hawa Janae. Agata Thomas. Asmo Abdu. Natia Jordan. Samantha Badia. Jasmine McMullen. Lisbeth Madeline Maldonado. Ebony Avery. India Simpson. Shakira Henderson. Wamboy Janjo. Natalie Judith Mrock. Isabella Rose Gigliotti. Caleb Liederman. Noah Hirschberg. Danny Nguyen. Elijah Swisha. Ryan Flynn. Gian Amaras Guzman. Mary Ann Caristo Cornalia. Carly Ann Conover. Nicole Wheeler. Melanie Michelle Rosado. Tika Davis. Mai Lu. Zachariah Richburg. Zayana Howell. Erica Kiana Smith. Raj Mitesh Patel. Philip Doctor Sr. Sharnice Sutton. Sarah Sikdir. Lubna Fatu. Iris Faye Thomas. Sanja Rana. Krisha Ahuja. Dia Patel. Pooja Patel.
Congratulations to all of our bachelor's graduates.
Let's have one more round of applause for all of our graduates. In this ceremony, we have paid tribute to the graduating class of 2026. Now it's the graduates' turn to salute those who have helped them along the way. I would like the parents, spouses, partners, and children and loved ones of our graduates to please stand so that they may receive the thanks that they so richly deserve. Now I ask the members of the class of 2026 to salute their professors and mentors at Drexel University. Will the members of the faculty and administration please stand? Thank you for joining us today. When our ceremony ends, please stay in your seats until the stage party has recessed. We are also excited to continue graduation activities on Thursday, June 11th, with the university-wide commencement at Citizens Bank Park beginning at 5 p.m., where all degrees will be formally conferred. Once again, congratulations, graduates.